Diddy's trial has reached a dramatic conclusion, and it turns out he beat the case. He won. Well, kinda. He beat the charges that will completely ruin his life, right? So we got an overview of the United States versus Sean Combs case. And as you guys can see on count 1, which is racketeering conspiracy, he's found not guilty. I'm gonna keep it all the way 1,000 with you guys. I'm not even sure what the word racketeering means, you know, because it gets thrown around so much. Kind of shame on me because I watch all these shows like Power, Breaking Bad, right? But according to Google, racketeering is a term used to describe a pattern of illegal activity, often involving organized crime or individuals or groups engage in criminal acts to obtain profit. So kind of they're saying that they were, well, the feds were saying that Diddy was running some type of illegal organization to make profit off it. Don't really know how true that is, right? Well, obviously, according to the judge, right, it's not true because he got found not guilty, right? Now, me, Kreezy, I was not really following this case that deeply because I'm a grown man with other obligations and duties to fulfill. You know, I can't sit here all my ass all day looking at this trial, following a person who doesn't even know I exist. But, you know, just based off what I was seeing from the media, it didn't even seem like Diddy was running some type of conspiracy or evil organization. Maybe like a sex organization, you know, maybe like some type of sex dungeon stuff. But from what I was seeing, it just seemed like Diddy was just a freaky guy. Like, you know, he was just really horny. He wanted to have a lot of sex in the nastiest way possible. It just seemed like he just wanted to have sex. Dirty, nasty, sloppy sex. Then on count 2, which was sex trafficking by force, fraud, or coercion, that was also found not guilty. And then, you know, the whole sex trafficking thing, I don't know, like when you search up the definition of sex trafficking, right, the definition is the recruitment, harboring, transportation, provision, obtaining, patronization, or soliciting of a person for the purpose of commercial sex act, which, like, you know, that's kind of like very broad because they're saying it's the act of transporting someone, right? So like, let's say like these rappers, right? You know how these rappers like fly these girls out just to smash, and like they'll buy them things just to smash, you know? So like, is that sex trafficking? Like, could these girls that these rappers are flying out and smashing, couldn't they just come out and say like, oh, that's sex trafficking? Like, couldn't they just make that same argument? It's pretty broad. It's kind of shaky in my eyes too. So, you know, I was already looking at that kind of shaky, but it doesn't even matter because he got found not guilty. And then count 3, transportation to engage in prostitution. You know, like prostitution, come on. Like, you know, this might be a little based, but, you know, I don't even think prostitution's all that bad because in a way, prostitution is already legal, right? Look at the industry. Look at OnlyFans. I mean, you know what they say about prostitution, right? They say prostitution is the oldest profession in history. So that means like even way back before I was born, your parents were born, your grandparents were born, your great-grandparents were born. Before all that, back when motherfuckers were like cavemen, they couldn't even speak proper English. Even back then, prostitution was a thing, right? And, you know, if it's between 2 of age consenting adults, I really don't see what's the problem with it. Let's say someone's in a relationship or whatever, and the girl's not giving them no box. They got all this sexual tension pulled up. I mean, if they got like $20, well, you know, because of inflation now, like $40 to go have some prostitute blow them off. I mean, like, what's the problem, right? Like, they're both of age, they're both consenting. So what's the problem? I wouldn't do it. But I'm just saying, you know, if someone's in that scenario, why not? Probably because the government isn't regulating it. They're not getting any cut of it, so they're not really trying to have that good. But still, like, regardless, bro, like prostitution, that's a L. It shouldn't even be illegal. It's the oldest profession in history, and it's literally happening right now as we speak. Like, you could literally go on www.onlyfans.com and see tons of prostitution. Then for count 4, sex trafficking by force, fraud, and coercion, found not guilty. And then count 5, transportation to engage in prostitution, he's found guilty. So like, all these charges, all these counts are kind of flips on the other, right? Like, for example, sex trafficking by fraud, force, coercion. Then we go to count 4, sex trafficking by fraud. Like, this is the same thing. It's the same thing. And then count 3 and 5, the same thing. What the hell? Like, why they got all these why they got all these counts? Couldn't they have just like shortened it down to like 4? But regardless, Diddy's up 3-2. He's probably still gonna have to do some time. I know he got denied bail. Some people that don't even know Diddy, they only know the stuff that they've seen on the internet and the videos and, you know, all these crazy accusations. Some people, they're so upset, they're so rageful, so angry at these results. I mean, these people want Diddy to burn in hell. They are so upset at Diddy. You would think that Diddy had them at the freak offs. You would think that Diddy was them or like their girls or something.
Signed it, man.
Yo, dog. Oh, I'm sorry, bro. Yo, dog. I'm sorry.
That's right. You got a signature.
Yo, dog. I guarantee you, if I you up right now with this Diddy on,
That'd be good picture.
now you tell me how much it's gonna be worth then. Oh, it's gonna be worth millions.
Mind you, this is outside of the Diddy trial. So you got motherfuckers wearing Diddy merch. I don't even know if this is real Diddy merch. I don't know if Diddy is selling this or someone made it. But Williams, we got some people threatening to fight one another outside of a trial based off sex trafficking. Like this is a shame. Like, and bro, I'm not gonna lie. This dude, why are you even here? Why is this dude even here? I'm not based on the fit. He's looking unemployed, but the arguments get even worse because we got some people outside of the trial on July 2nd after Diddy's hearing resided. We got two people, a Hispanic man and a black man. So you already know how toxic this is going to be.
He beat her.
He beat her. Doesn't matter.
He beat her. He kicked her.
First off, why is this guy so obsessed with what happened? So what if he beat her? I'm not saying that's good, right? Like, why? There's no way you're gonna catch me outside screaming at someone over a person I don't know. I don't know either of these people, and then on top of that, neither of those people know you either, good sir. They don't know you either, right? Like, if you were to die, if you were to like just get evaporated off the face of the earth, they wouldn't even care. They wouldn't even bat an eye. This is why I think it's so crazy for people to celebrate and idolize and pedestalize these celebrities. These niggas do not know you, and more importantly, they don't give a fuck about you. You die, bro. They're not gonna care. Like, why are you putting so much energy into this? Go on a skill.
You can't handle the truth. You can't handle the truth. This guy doesn't know what he's talking about.
Is it a possibility that Cassie Ventura went through things like this horrific, horrible things like this that you saw me? We can agree the videos were horrible, right? Is it possible that she did things that she wouldn't know because she was so in love with this man? The answer is yes or no. Because I gotta tell you, man.
Cassie could not have been in love with Diddy because she was like all these niggas, bro. She was like everybody in the industry. So there's no way she was in love. There's no way she was like deeply in love with Diddy. She was like everybody in the industry. I mean, she's getting passed around hot potatoes. She's getting passed around like a blunt. She's getting passed around like plates on the 4th of July because I'm recording this on the 4th of July.
I've done things for women that because I was so in love with them.
Hold on, wait. What does dude just say? Hold on, wait, look.
I gotta tell you, man, I've done things for women that because I was so in love with them.
Whoa, hold on. Let's pause. Is this about to confess some crimes? Talking about I done some things with women because I love them. What were you about to do? What did you do? You slap them? You beat them? Are you just as bad as Diddy? See, this is what I'm talking about, guys. These motherfuckers are so obsessed with these celebrities so much to the point that they're about to expose their own crimes. They're about to expose their own skeletons in their closet just to defend a person that doesn't even know them. More importantly, doesn't even give a about them. It's sad, sorry, pathetic, pitiful.
Hold on. What to do? Put a smile on their face. Yes.
Yes. You understand what I'm trying to say? At the end of the day, we all have self-goals.
Yeah, we do. 911. Woo! Hold on. Look at I've never seen a crowd of minorities get so excited over the numbers 911. And for first time in a while, man, I gotta side with the black guy. I gotta side with this lovely African American gentleman. If your partner is doing something that you're not liking, that you're not rocking, we all got phones. Not only do we all have phones, but all of our phones also have a speed dial 911 option. So if Cassie really wasn't rocking with it, if Cassie really wasn't down with what was happening, she could have just called 911, right? I mean, because she ended up testifying for the feds anyway, so 911 ended up getting involved anyway. I mean, this all could have happened earlier. And then to top off all the mayhem, here we go. We got a bunch of Diddy supporters just celebrating, having the time of their lives over Diddy somewhat being the case. I mean, this dude didn't even beat the case for real. Like, what the hell is this, bro? Let me just say, right? Looking at all the people here, obviously a certain type of demographic of folks, not even going to mention the demographic, right? Like, we all know. I mean, you even got to look to know what type of demographic this majority is, right? You can have your eyes closed. And I could be like, yo, there's a bunch of people celebrating for Diddy. And you could already probably imagine what demographic of people there is. But like, this is just sad, bro. Like, this is the type of environment you would never catch Kreezy in, right? Like, all these people. Now we got this black girl, right? She blue hair, so that already tells you something. Now she even got her boobs out. Thank God they censored it out. And now she is that underwear? What the, like, what is this, bro? Like, can They're spraying baby oil on her. It's just sad, man. It's just sad. What do you get out of this? What is the benefit out of this? There's no way these people love P. Diddy that much. Like, I guarantee if you were in the crowd and you were to ask these people, yo, name 10, I'll be nice. Name 5 P. Diddy songs, they wouldn't even be able to do it. So what's the point of this? I mean, they all got their phones out, so obviously there's some type of social media clout or whatever for this, but like, bro, why would you even want to be seen in this type of environment? Like, there's no way you go and post this on the internet and think that people are gonna think you're cool. Like me, K Kreezy, if someone I was following posts this on social media, I'm unfollowing him. Like, what the hell? I don't want to see this shit on my timeline. Like,